Here is an in-depth analysis of the post, breaking down its thematic layers, linguistic choices, cultural context, and psychological undertones. 1. Title and stylistic framing. Layered identity. Tory. The stylized title operates on a dual level. History. A claim to permanence. What he builds, physically and narrative-wise, will outlast the present moment. His story. An insistence on personal ownership of his narrative. It frames his life not just as random events, but as a deliberate chronicle. Hashtag the world is Avenel record. This hashtag evokes a sense of rhythm, repetition, and depth. A vinyl record has grooves that run deep. It spins in continuous cycles, playing a song that requires physical contact to make sound. It suggests he views life as cyclical, tactile, and meant to be felt rather than just observed. 2. Theology of labor, penance and duty. The core of the message draws heavily on classical and Judeo-Christian themes of work and masculinity. Biblical allusion, sweat of my brow, directly references Genesis chapter 3, verse 19, by the sweat of your brow you will eat your food. Work isn't framed as a corporate ladder or a mere paychecks. It is framed as penance and an unavoidable human, specifically male condition. Duty over desire. Phrase like what we as men are sentenced to, and who am I to reject such a calling? Highlight a stoic posture. There is an acceptance of duty, not with bitterness, but with a quiet submission to purpose. Framing a sentence as a calling transforms a burden into something sacred. 3. The pivot to purpose. Tangible human impact. The middle section shifts from abstract philosophy to a concrete human experience. Validation of effort. Manual labor can often feel anonymous. Meeting the ConocoPhillips worker who actually lived in the units he framed provides a rare moment of feedback. Pride in protection. He anchors his purpose in safety and shelter, protected by what I helped build. Knowing someone found comfort in something he physically constructed converts raw, exhausting labor into tangible value. The smile he describes is the ultimate reward for blue-collar craftsmanship. 4. Personal narrative and community connection. Addressing GR, the sign-off, asterisk. Thank you for the conversation. I'll explain myself to you next Sunday, asterisk. Adds a localized personal dimension. Next Sunday implies a regular cadence, likely a church gathering, family dinner, or community meetup. Vulnerability in dialogue, I'll explain myself, suggests the conversation with GR hit on deeper philosophical or personal topics that require time to unwrap, showing a desire to be genuinely understood by his peers. 5. Ambient context and vibe. Music selection, Sleeping on the Blacktop by Colter Wall. Colter Wall's deep, gritty Americana tone focuses heavily on hard living, working-class realities, and Western/Appalachian stoicism. Having this track playing in the background anchors the entire aesthetic. Rugged, unfiltered, grounded in physical labor and roots music authenticity. Summary. The post captures a moment of quiet dignity in hard work. It bridges the gap between ancient concepts of labor, work as penance/duty, and modern personal fulfillment, seeing the real-world impact on another human being. It's stoic, reflective, and deeply human,